everybody!
Excuse me.
Hey.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm just dying. Don't mind me.
Yeah,
fine.
it's okay. Just so you guys know, if he dies, we need a replacement. So,
Hey, spoiler alert. Jeez.
If he dies, yeah, he will.
when he dies, we need a replacement. Okay, stop with the morbid joke now, guys. Seriously. This is... Actually, I don't know. Is this a child-friendly show?
Is this what?
Is it child-friendly?
No.
No, of course not.
No. We've been to a whorehouse. There was an owl involved. I believe the first time we went there. Then Vince inhaled a man.
Yeah. Vince also was played, kind of.
Laid, kind of. He's been laid
No,
many
no,
times.
flayed.
I am.
Flayed?
You were
Oh,
crucified.
yeah. Oh, yeah, right enough.
Played.
No, well, technically that wasn't Vince, or it might have been Vince. I don't know exactly what happened to Vince.
Well,
We're never gonna find out because we killed the person
Yeah.
we knew. Wait, we killed
Yes.
somebody. Yeah, this is not child-friendly.
No.
No. Children, go back to bed. It's okay.
Yep. Go play with guns instead.
oh Jesus.
God damn.
Only the Americans call, obviously. Like, geez, I'm not.
Oh my god. Okay, moving on. Hi everybody, welcome. We've had a hiatus and we're back to this and we're a bit skittish. Not skittish, what's it called? Excited, I guess.
I suppose.
Too much energy here, I think.
Speak for yourself.
Well, somebody ate curry, so it probably doesn't agree with him, I'm assuming.
No. Yes, I've just finished my dinner. It was lovely.
Somebody's breathing very
Yeah,
heavily.
Name, could you move your mic away just a
there
wee
we
bit? There we go.
Or-
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, it's good when you do it though. So
Oh, wait, when I do it, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I knew you liked my
So,
breathing.
Guys, where did we leave off? It's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
We had
yeah.
some sessions in between.
I believe something very big, tall, and heavy fell over.
Collapsed in the street of the village, exactly.
We murdered possessed giants.
Yep.
I think you'll find Vince fucked up a possessed giant. Got him right in the eye.
Yeah.
Ellie
Ellie
you got
did
lost
her,
that, didn't you?
seriously.
Yeah, I
You
got
guys
that.
taking credit for all the damage Ellie already did?
From what I remember, he done most of the damage to himself.
Yeah, that's true.
If I remember right, it was like usual, like ting 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 ting. He whacked himself, probably took off the majority of his health, and then Vince was like, "All right."
Yeah, the roof.
Yep.
Yep.
To be fair, I think it was it was a natural 20. I think I hit him with, so it was a beefy hit. But he probably only had like fucking 1 hit point left anyway after dropping a roof on himself.
Oh, and
Yeah, it was hard.
Gemini.
It was hard.
And
Well,
Gemini
you did
said
get
he
hit
was
by a bit
healing.
of it, did you not?
A bit of it. I got a roof to the face. I nearly died
Yeah, that's how much damage. Like
again. I was like, "Oh, are you at full health?" Yeah, not anymore.
Also, Vince doesn't have any spells.
He did no, because I was thinking as it was landing, he was like, he
Yeah.
went to cast shield. He was like,
Yep.
Okay.
And then he just got up
Yeah.
to the face and he was back up again.
"It's okay, guys. I got this." Yeah, it's like a cartoon. Like putting the umbrella up.
Yep. So the giant is lying dead in the street, and I believe you guys are pretty standing together, kind of like.
Ellie
Okay.
wasn't. She was on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
You're on
think-
the other side.
Yeah, saying Ellie was at the other side. Gemini, I think, healed me.
No,
Cal
Lee?
healed you.
Cal
And then
healed
I
you?
threw more
Cal
heals at
healed
you.
me, so he's near me at the wreckage, and I think
Right.
you weren't too far behind, Shin.
I was within 30 feet because after
Yeah.
he healed you, I think I healed you with the
Yeah.
healing word.
right.
Yeah, so I think we're gaggling together, and Ellie's somewhere else going.
All right, so we'll
Doing
pick it
whatever
up
that is.
there. Ellie, what do? You see the giant kind of lying in between you and the rest of the guys.
I'm gonna check the giant didn't fall on anybody.
No, you couldn't see properly, but you were pretty sure that the streets were more or less abandoned, except for you guys. Everybody ran in terror.
There was no one left to fall on.
Yeah, it's because he fucking
Yeah.
Gemini.
Yeah, if that's the case, then she wanna make sure that the giant is actually dead and that the slime is dead and it's not just faking it, or the slime is like creeping away again, because that would be bad.
All right.
Have my drugs kicked in.
Have your drugs kicked in.
Before we started the fight, I snorted a bunch of unicorn horn dust or whatever.
Did that not kick in
jeez.
during the fight?
I was
No?
all pissed off. I was. That's what happened. Ellie ran off, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
We'll find out what it does then.
Yeah.
Roll your Constitution.
sure.
He's
Or
gonna- he's gonna-
Constitution saving throw.
He's
Constitution saving throw.
he's going to be attacking a whole different giant.
That's a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Yeah, the giant stuff. But guys, have you seen this
You,
fucking dragon?
You kind of stand there, and you start to hear voices.
Yeah.
They're indistinct. They're not like "Hey, you" or whatever, but you hear stuff like that. Whispers and things and
Speak up.
What she's talking about.
There's just an image
So-
of Gemini standing there, just like,
you guys will indeed kind of notice Gemini kind of looking around. I don't know how much you try to hide it, Gemini.
Well, it was only me there because Ellie ran off after the giant without like a second thought. So Gemini was like, "Fuck it." You mean how much am I trying to hide the fact
Yeah,
that I'm
the
hearing
fact that
voices?
you're hearing voices, they're very
at all.
distracting. Okay, so yeah, you seem kind of like, what?
Over here.
I'm looking around for the succubus.
True.
Vince is going to peel himself out of the wreckage of the house a bit more.
All right.
And he's like, ah.
Cal's poking the giant with a stick.
You see, like a piece of wood still kind of sticking in your leg, like you start to take it out. Kel and Ellie, you kind of are inspecting the giant.
Yep.
What do? You, Kel, you said you poke it with a stick,
I poke it with a stick.
just like
Very
what do you
good method.
poke?
We'll poke the weird gelatinous eyeball thing.
Oh, okay. So you go to the head and kind of poke that.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for poke.
And you, Ellie?
Ellie's gonna do a careful visual investigation first, and
We
later
don't have
on,
that.
and then grab like one of her
Natural 20.
daggers, to like poke it with the blade to make sure that it's like that, because she know what happened. Someone touched something magical from the witch last time. They kind of burned to death, and she doesn't want that.
Okay. And where do you poke it?
On any like that looks like the blob took over part,
Okay. Okay. So
because it's the blob that's most worrying actually. For
yeah,
her.
you see like these strange markings and veins running through it. So you poke those, and they seem to as you prick them, you seem to do you actually pierce the skin?
Well, if nothing happens at first, then yes.
Okay, roll an investigation.
Ooh, not bad. It's 16 plus something.
Oh.
Yeah, 18.
18. So you poke it, and at first off, you think, it doesn't react. Nothing really interesting from coming from the body. As you then kind of pierce it and pull back your blade, you see that there's no blood coming out. Let's see.
I don't trust this.
Cal, you can roll a medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah.
Or my profession in medicine? No, I'm not. Just +2. That's a natural 20.
Damn. You're kind of standing there poking its head, and there is blood on the ground, seeping kind of into the sand. But as you kind of look, you're surprised that you're not standing in a much larger puddle of it, and you're like, wait, the size of this guy, there should be way more blood.
That would make sense for Cal, actually.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh, okay.
He's not dead.
All right.
Ooh. Gibbity
4.
boopity. 21.
And Vince sit this one out. He's just gonna be like, yeah, I'm going back into the house, or I'm going back into the roof. It's fine.
22
You got
for Cal.
this. Hold on, sorry, I don't have my dice out. So 16 for Vince.
Okay, Gemini, you got 24, right?
21.
Oh, 21. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And Vince, you got 16.
16, correct.
Ellie?
4.
4.
He's very cute.
Cal?
22.
22. Okay, so
Yes.
it's Cal, Gemini, Vince, and
It was a 21, but then whenever you got 21, he was like, oh, it's 22, yeah. Yeah.
That'd be one better than Gemini.
You notice that the giant is starting to move, Cal. What do you do?
I'm point blank and it's prone. Just put a few arrows into his head. Just
There you go.
literally.
Don't even need the bow, just.
What am I forgetting here? Right, so I'm in hand-to-hand combat. So that means disadvantage, and he's prone anyway, so
Yeah.
disadvantage.
You could move backwards a bit, but then you still have disadvantage because he's lying on the ground.
Yeah,
Oh, do you have disadvantage on ranged attacks when they're on the ground?
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah, oh, don't know. That makes sense.
Even if it's a giant.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense when you're point blank, like, but sure.
Yeah.
12 to hit.
Your arrow just goes into its head. Roll for
Right.
damage.
Roll for damage. Yes.
Jeez, did you get hit by that one?
Yes. Right in the lung.
6 damage, and would you say it's already taken hits, hasn't it? So
Yeah.
and I'll throw a Colossal Slayer at it as well. 11.
11. So 6 and 11.
Well, no, there's 11 in total.
Oh, 11 in total. Okay. There we go.
Will I throw another arrow at it?
Sure. Go ahead.
Sure. Why not? Make sure it's dead. Natural 1.
A natural one. The first one goes straight into its head. The other one seems to hit bone, but you don't think it does any damage.
Oh, not have it that he draws it back, lets go, and the arrow just stays there. Like the string goes towards like.
Yeah. He's going to jump back, say,
No one's safe.
15 feet.
How many feet?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. Then the giant actually gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Right.
So
Does it make it disadvantage because it's prone, or is that just something I made up in my head?
No, it doesn't make disadvantage because it's prone.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So,
No, I
Fuck
don't
up. Back in your box.
oh, well, they could have. I mean, there are really rules and stuff.
Range, I think, maybe? No.
It strikes you with a fist, and it has a 22.
Yep, that hits.
I would assume so. Yes.
Well, you never know.
No, true. It does 7 points of damage. Get a knock.
7. Yep. Okay.
Is that the noise he makes? Because
Vince and Gemini, just for location-wise, I believe you're both at a relative distance from the giant.
well,
Roughly.
Vince is still.
I would say at least
the-
30 feet away from it.
Yeah, I think Vince is at the where he got hit with the house, and I think he was from memory. Hold on, let me check spells because I remember I was in range. So I was 60 feet then. I don't know how much far forward it came whenever it fell.
Yeah, so a
So-
couple of feet. So let's say you're about 50 feet away from it or something.
Okay, sure.
Okay, and I was
Gemini,
closer
where are
than
you?
that.
You were closer than that.
Yeah. okay,
Yeah, let's say I was probably somewhere right between him and Cal, just looking for the succubus because I'm hearing voices and shit.
Okay. So yeah. Oh, sorry. Wait. I mean, and I actually forget it. I'm not going to turn it back. I actually meant for you to roll with disadvantage on initiative because you're like so distracted and stuff from the things. But it's okay. We'll just go with what we have.
Okay.
So you see the giant starting to move, and the voices start to get more hectic and like they seem to be scared.
The voices are scared.
Yeah.
Please tell me Gemini just said that, just in that exact tone of voice.
No, yeah, that's exactly just the voices are scared.
Voices are scared, and then turns and walks away.
The voices are scared. What do I do with this information?
It's just like,
I'm gonna cast vicious mockery, and I'm gonna scream, "You shut up! You stay down!" And I'm gonna cast it at him. And I don't know what I have to do because I haven't played with this character in forever.
Oh, you should know your shit.
Yeah, right. Let's
Says I.
see here. He makes a whiz 14. Yeah, if he can make a whiz 14, nothing happens. I think.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18, so yeah, he makes it.
So he makes it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then for my,
Next
I'm
trick.
gonna use my movement to go like 10 feet out because I'm assuming we're kind of in a straight line. Like there's Vince, then there's me, then there's Kel.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go kind of 10, 15 feet out sideways. So
Okay,
we're not
yeah.
all in a straight fucking
You can,
line.
you
in
can
case he
only
starts throwing-
pretty much go 10 feet, or then else you would go into a building.
I'll go into a building.
There you go.
And as my bonus action, I'll just sit there and be like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. You need to be quiet. Right now, we are dealing with something. Stop.
All right. Roll your persuasion.
is he persuading himself?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, the voices.
My persuasion.
Yeah, because
That's
of course.
14.
You hear the voice go.
Yes, good. We're all on the same page. Yeah. Yes.
That's excellent.
All right, Vince. You just had this piece of wood that was kind of sticking into your leg. You just you slowly pull it out, and you're like And you go, oh shit, the giant's not dead.
Okay, she pulls his cigar. He's like, oh, fuck. And he just sort of like hunkers down in behind the house as much as possible, and just hucks a firebolt at it.
All right. You kind of move towards the building and
Yeah. So sort of
roll
like
a
the
fireball at it.
like the hole that I just crawled myself out of, just sort of tucked myself back in. It's like, oh, not bad. That is very not bad. That's 23.
23. You have to roll with disadvantage.
Boo.
It's a ranged attack and he's on the ground.
Oh, boo. That is 19. Sorry. It's
Wait.
so satisfying just to be able. It's like yes.
Did you just flip off your DM?
No, that was to Gemini.
Oh, okay. then
Yeah. No.
I'll let it slide this time. Yeah. Okay. Then you still managed to hit.
It's like, oh, you weren't giving me the finger? Okay, then you hit this one. Let's check us. D8, D10. There's D10. That is 9.
You hit its head, and the bit of hair that's still on there start to singe.
It ducks back down into his hole.
All right. The giant's turn. It kind of gets up, but it doesn't fully get up, at least not just yet. And it attacks you, Ellie.
Rich.
No.
That is a 17.
Mm. Wait, hang on.
What can I
17.
do about this?
Yes, shield. AC 18.
All right. It tries to grab again.
Again.
Yep.
No
Well,
shield this time.
it's 18 still because it's until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, still active.
So I have like this shimmering field of gold just like going around me.
Fuck you, bitch.
Wow.
You see the giant kind of tries to grab you. It's kind of, if it wasn't this scary, it would have been kind of comedic to see this huge hand around this tiny gnome.
Oh, it's still
and
comedic.
well, yeah, for some people. it just you see its hand become determined, and it cracks your magical shield, and it just brings you up.
Brings me up.
It lifts you off the ground, and as it does, roll either strength, or so athletics or acrobatics check.
Let's roll athletics. Because I'm wearing some strength gloves. Make me strong.
Yeah, that's right.
That's 17.
17. You see that the giant is surprised by the amount of strength that you have. As you're almost starting to break out of its grasp, you see its jaw, which is considerable size, but it's not like massive in
Would I
building
fit in
eating
it?
size.
Would I fit in it?
No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
But
Bits of you would.
you see it starts to open, and its flesh starts to tear,
Like Legion.
and it just
I was thinking
No,
them.
I get eaten again?
puts you in its mouth.
Damn.
What the fuck? Why do I always get eaten by shit?
Because you're the littlest.
Bite-sized. That's
Yeah.
why.
That's true.
You're
bite-sized.
you're the starter. Gemini's the dessert.
Very true.
Is it my turn?
Let me just roll. Oof. You take, as you see jaws and teeth coming down on you, you take 20 points of damage.
Damn.
As you see
Snack.
where
Good place.
you believe that certain teeth should be dull and thing, they all have points, and they're just piercing into you.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah. Just got the image of it like munching, just nom nom nom, and just Ellie going, help me!
No, you probably hear more of a terrified shriek.
Yeah. It's like one of those Attack on Titan scenes, sort of. So.
Yeah.
It's it gets up, now stands fully to its full height, and is just chewing. And the guys, you guys that aren't hiding or get a clear view from him, you see that the hole in his eye that was blasted there by Vince, there is purplish, greenish slime just running out of it. And it is Cal's turn.
Right.
Oh, sorry. No, it's Ellie's turn. Sorry.
Yeah. Like, she's too small for a turn.
Yeah,
And
no.
You just see this like really like wait, what about me?
it's gonna be my
Yeah.
So
turn.
yeah,
You're
roll.
being you're being eaten. That's your
Yeah.
turn.
That's your turn. Yeah, exactly.
God damn it, no.
So D6. Okay.
Yeah, 4d6. Take away.
Well, actually, 4d6, yes, because she's gonna do a burning hand from the fucking inside.
Mm.
Nice.
At level
Flamethrower.
2.
I like it.
Boom, bitch.
Wait, don't. Somebody has a fucking bark inspiration still, right? 'Cause
Cal.
I gave one to Kel and one to Ellie.
I think I used mine.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I think
Cal
has
hasn't
it.
used his yet, so
Okay. I'm just making sure.
I mean, Vince feels left out, but that's fine.
That's 15 say from inside his mouth.
You're next, baby boy.
Right, he'll roll with disadvantage on that.
Dex, see if he just opens his mouth and it all goes out.
oh dear.
This
Flamethrower down.
becomes more dangerous.
Oh, there we go.
You just made him fire breathing.
I rolled a 2 and a 3, so
Ah,
at disadvantage. Yeah, no, he'll not make his dex save.
Okay. Come on, dice. Really, dice? I rolled 2 ones and 1 2, but 1 6. So this is 10 points
Hey!
of damage
Whoa,
from inside his
whoa.
mouth. Pure fire. Burn, bitch.
You see smoke starting coming out of his mouth and nose, and a little bit out of his eye.
Is that bacon?
Mm.
But you're
And,
still in his mouth.
and she wanna try to use her movement to escape the mouth.
Mm. You try to move, but the teeth are hindering you from passing through.
Fuck. Think
You
about
could go down, but I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, no.
That's fucking scary. That's scary. Let's see. Can I do a? Where's my things? Can I?
Thank you for the sound effects.
You're welcome.
I think
Here
I
to
can,
help.
Can I convert a first level spell to a Phantom Magic sorcery point as a bonus action?
I think so.
Your character can do that?
Yeah.
No, but I was just wondering if I could. My character can't do shit like that. No.
I want to do that as my bonus action.
Sorry.
I want to sacrifice a spell slot to gain a sorcery point. That's bonus action.
All right. There you go. All right. Is that your turn?
Well, unless I get a second bonus action, then yes.
Okay. Then finally, Cal, sorry for keeping you waiting. Ellie needed to get her turn. It's now your turn.
Right. Gemini is in a building. Vince is somewhere in the rubble, somewhere behind us. Yep. Ellie just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not good. Right. So I should be out of its attack range if I took attack opportunity. So I'm gonna step back 35 feet and try and does it still have the thing growing out of its eye?
You mean a different pupil?
Yeah.
You don't see it, but there is a similar colored slime and stuff coming from it.
Right. So it's still alive, from what we know. Right. Well, I'm going to see if I can target that eyeball that it seems to be emanating from, and I'll just roll for two hits. Since it's not now, I should just get a normal roll.
Okay.
Let me see. Actually, yeah, no, I'll do this first step first. 15 plus 15 plus 7. Yeah, it's like 23.
You hit it.
Yeah. I'll go for 6, 8, 12 points of damage.
All right.
And then go for the second shot. That's a natural 1.
What's with you and your second shots?
Yeah. The
You're
first
one
one was a
hit, one-
disadvantage. This just one's bad.
Yeah.
And then I am going to Hunter's Mark it. That's my bonus action.
All right.
And that should be me.
Okay. Gemini,
Sir.
you have the idea that you're hearing stomachs grumble.
Yes. We'll deal with that in a moment. I'm gonna peek my head out and look around. Do I see the giant, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And I know where Vince is, or no?
He's kind of hiding, so I'll roll your perception.
Okay.
To be fair, I am where you left me.
That's like a 27 or something.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
Oh,
Yeah, he's in the
yeah.
same
I,
spot. where you-
I thought that was a 1 you were going to say there. The voice, you start,
Over
you start,
here, over here.
yeah. He's there. It's like radar. It's like, boop, 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 boop.
I love these voices. They're the best. Okay. I'm gonna first off start by giving him bark inspiration.
Yeah.
This is I don't know if you guys know who Third Eye Blind is, right? Semi-Charmed Life.
Yes.
Want some? Okay, that song. All right. Since Gemini is stoned out of his mind, he's going to sing Semi-Charmed Life song. And yeah, here we go. The sky is gold. Where's Rose? I don't know how Cal knows who we are, or if the bear that he wears is fake. Doing unicorn horn, I'll get you paranoid and baked. Wait, stop. I think it's time to fight the blob. The one that we saw in the pot-sized pot before it ran off. It took the spells that it was given from my wizard friend, and then it fucking fled. I said, how do we get back then to the time when he wasn't totally useless? How do we get ourselves back to when he could firebend? We need Vince's spells to help us kill this gelatinous ball with eyes. Baby, baby, we need Vince's spells. Someone get him a book and supplies. Do 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 do. That's it.
Oh, you missed out at the best dude.
Yeah, that's true. It's my favorite dude.
The best dude. Well done.
Yep. You
Golf
actually
clap,
hear the
golf clap.
voices go.
Singing himself.
Oh,
Oh, he's the best drugs ever.
can't wait to see whenever we find him after this fight. He's just gonna be sitting in the corner going, doot, 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 doot.
Like we're not even fighting. This is all in Gemini's head.
Harmonizing.
Yeah, it's like, doot. I like gesturing to the voices to go. You're like, doot.
Come on, more.
Everybody's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Whereas in your head it's like an orchestra. Doot, 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 doot. Oh,
All right, now that's my bonus. How far do you think I am away from the giant there?
I would say about 30, 35 feet.
30, 35 feet. I'm going to, yeah, you know what? I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers at level 1. And I'm going to just, in my brain, all the voices are going to go towards him and be like, do, 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 do. And that's what I'm going to do. And it's just going to be me behind a wall. Just do, 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 using Dissonant Whispers at him.
oh, sorry, I just got like just in your head, just beside you, you see just like wee like magic hands
Gemini
appear and just
yeah.
oh,
That's what's happening now.
this is the best game ever.
Yes.
This session, though.
He needs to make a Wisdom 14, or else he takes more damage.
No, he doesn't make it.
All right, that's pretty good. That's 10, and he has to, on a failed save, immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me, which I didn't realize that was the case. But okay. I didn't. I thought it was in a direction I chose, but nope, it's away from me. Fuck
No,
me. All right.
it runs away from you, all of you guys.
And then back into the building. Doot doot doot.
Oh, please tell me that the giant does that as it's running off.
Oh, doot, doot.
Just, oh no. We need to get an animator. We really do.
Yes.
All right. So you take cover again in the building.
Mhm.
There you go. The voices indeed still continue. Vince, it's your turn.
I think Vince might be having a severe case of blood loss, being
Yeah.
delirious.
Yep, Vince is delirious.
Vince, for some unknown reason, just goes. Somewhere in the multiverse, Ted looks confused.
Slav's just like.
Oh. Oh, I haven't laughed that hard since I was a little girl. Thank you. Okay, so Vince. Okay. So Vince. I'm assuming he hears the bardic inspiration. Okay.
Yes, you do.
Cool. Cool. Vince will pop himself back up, have a look at the giant.
It's now
Did
40 feet further away from you.
further away, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought he ran away on his turn.
No, reaction.
Ah, rage. Bye, LA. So he's 40 feet. What's that total then? Is that 70 something?
Sorry?
What's his total distance away? So he went 40 feet
I
further
think you were
away.
already kind of 60 feet away from it.
I was, so that's what?
100?
100.
Mm.
Oh yeah, 60 and 40. I can do maths. It's been a long day. Okay. Vince is going to sort of like pull out his empty spell book and sort of hold it up and just shout into nothing and in his yeah. He's going to shout in his mind and out to nothing. Oi, Gretchen, can I at least get one use of a fireball?
I'm sure you still haven't used one, like ever.
Ever. I don't need it back in the spell book. I just need it once. So yes, he's going to shout that out. I don't know if you'll want me to make a roll for that. Don't even know if she can hear me.
Roll your persuasion.
Oh, okay. Bardic Inspiration is a D6.
6.
Cool. Natural 20. Didn't need it. Gretchen arrives, just appears out of nowhere.
You hold out your spell book and you call out. And for a moment, you're somewhere else. You stand in a room, and it's hot.
In the distance, you hear.
You see through windows, you see fire burning outside. And
Well, shit.
you see somebody sitting there. And as you look carefully, it's Gretchen.
Hey.
Hey.
Do you want to dance? No, he doesn't. Yeah. Can I get a fireball? Just one. Just need one. And can you send me back? There's a big fuck off giant fireball would be really helpful right now.
Sure.
Cool.
She slides over a piece of paper. Sign here.
Can I read the paper?
You look at it. Letters are moving around on it.
Can you make them stop moving? It's really hard to read.
Yeah. Just like it's really hard to keep your side of the deal.
In fairness, you made it very, very difficult.
No, I didn't.
You appeared, you were creeping people out, it was...
She grabs the paper and starts to roll it back up.
No, let's just... Oh, yeah. What am I signing?
A reconfirmation of what we've already agreed on. With just some more strict boundaries.
And what are those boundaries?
You shouldn't worry about those. You don't mean to cross them, do you?
I need to know what they are so I know not to cross them.
You'll know when you get close to them.
And if I sign this, what do I get?
A fireball.
Just a fireball?
That's what you asked for.
If I'm doing a reformation, I'd like that spellbook back. Not that I've obviously still got the physical spellbook, but all the stuff that was within it.
She grabs the paper, starts to roll it back up.
What do I have to do to get that spellbook? Spells.
She taps the paper. I could tell you, but you wouldn't like it.
We'll see. I like spells.
Do you now?
I mean, if you want that Gemini one, he's fucking weird. You can have him. He's just sitting in the corner going... Duh, 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 duh. He doesn't say that. He does not say that. Just appears beside Gemini. It's like, yeah, the voices. Yeah, go this way. She'll stop the voices.
I kind of like them.
Walks into the abyss. I'm sorry, I just hijacked it.
She unrolls the parchment. Kill Claudia. And sacrifice her.
Okay, so whenever you said this, give me a firebolt, was it a single-use thing or was it back into the spellbook?
If you kill Claudia.
No. The other one. The other one.
Single use. That's what you asked for. Tick tock.
Do you have a time frame for when I need to do these things?
Yes.
Which is?
Within 4 days. Gretchen needs to die. Claudia.
Yeah, that I can do.
I knew it. I knew I wasn't going to fuck it up. Claudia needs to die. Because let me be clear. The spells will only reappear in the book once she's dead. You've proven untrustworthy. So I need to be careful.
Well, so's your mum. He doesn't say that. I'll sign the first one. to get the single-use fireball.
You sign it. You see markings and stuff move around. Don't forget to drop. You drop a drop of blood on it.
This isn't my first contract.
There you go. It disappears.
It won't be the last neither. This is going to go on for a while.
And
It's like payday loans. Just keeps going.
And you stand there and you feel magical energy surging through your hand.
Cool.
Neat.
Can you drop me back now? Really need to fuck something up.
Oh yeah, no. As you hear poof, and
Oh.
you are immediately back.
Okay.
No time has passed, and you're just, please give me. Ooh.
Cool.
You recall what happened. Nobody else has noticed that you were anywhere else.
Okay. Giant gets a fireball.
What does your fireball look like, Vince?
Purple with black shadows. So all his fires like dark, deep purple, and this one obviously. Well, the fireball is more like an explosion, isn't it? It's not like something you throw. You just and then. So
it can be either. I mean, some illustrate it as that a small piece of energy just goes somewhere, and when it impacts, it explodes.
Well, we'll go for that.
Just...
It's sort of looks a bit like a fire bolt, like the smaller one, a bit, and it just streaks towards it, and as soon as it hits him, it goes.
All right. What's the blast radius of a firebolt?
It is 20 feet, and it's sort of aimed at his midriff-ish. So,
all right.
Center mass.
Very well.
Make sure he's got his mouth shut.
It needs to roll for a saving throw, right?
Yes,
Dexterity,
it is 14. Dex 14.
It's 14. Nope, he doesn't make it.
And that is 8d6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
6, 7, 8. I bought these dice for this whenever I finally got Firebolt.
And you never got a good chance to use it.
And they're going to fuck me here. They're going to be all ones. Oh, last one. Not bad. That's 2, 4, 6, 12, 12, 22, 22. It's 29.
29. All right. You see, and Cal, you'll see this as well. This spark of magical energy leaving your hand and striking this giant, and there's this massive explosion. Everybody, including you, Ellie, including you, Gemini, just hears this explosion, and your voices, Gemini, stop doing the boop, 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 boop. They start to.
It was the big finale.
As there's a massive explosion, and the giant once again topples over. And as it does, it just falls, and you, Ellie, in the shock, are pushed even deeper into its mouth as you're. And you start to feel your body, your relatively fragile body, being crushed.
We still on initiative?
Yeah. So the giant is, and you feel veins and things inside its mouth swelling up, and for some, there's the body itself seems to be not moving, but inside, either this giant was a masterful singer or a ventriloquist or something, because he has control over his throat and stuff that is uncharacteristically. You see things swell up, and it actually starts to crush you. And let me roll for damage. Please roll, and not I don't have them do this very often. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
or it's just an allergic reaction to how fucking awesome that was.
21.
121. Nice.
Yeah, apparently I have +5 in Constitution saving throw, so
Nice.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
Be a good drinker then.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, never mind.
Don't know when that happened. Oh wait, yes, proficient. That's why.
Math is hard. You take 27 points of damage.
It's a lot of damage.
She
At
passed
what
out.
point? At what point's an instant kill?
When it's double your health.
Double.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Where
Okay.
is
I
it
keep
not?
thinking that it's half.
Ellie's down.
All right. Ellie, it's your turn.
Death saving throw.
Roll a death saving throw.
How's it feel, bitch?
I failed it.
You filled it.
Rolled a 4.
You are pretty much unable to breathe, and your unconscious body is being crushed. You hear a familiar voice.
Do, 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 do.
Just two magic hands.
And in the darkness, you see light. And out of the light, a familiar person steps forward. It's your aunt. She smiles at you. She looks old, worn down. And she looks at you and says, and I'll let you do the pronunciation because she calls you by all your names.
So this will take us up to the end of the stream.
So I'm gonna take a bio.
No, she doesn't have that many names yet. She's pretty young.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so it's only like 6.
It's reasonable.
So she will say Elihana, Elili, Sparkfinger, Boomspark, Bookie, Elisterer.
There we go. Look at yourself. You got yourself in some trouble. We can't have 2 deaths in the family. She steps closer. I'm so sorry I couldn't be here for you, sweetheart. I need you to come to me. I don't have long, and there's something important I need to give to you. She extends her hand.
Can I take it?
You think like, no, I couldn't take it. I'm stuck. But you feel your hand just kind of raise up, and you feel this warm, caring hand of your aunt who has played with you and has cared for you as a child just lift you up. And there's this moment where you think like, holy shit, am I dying? Am I dead? Is this what heaven, like, hello, no, don't worry, I'm just an angel, I'll take you with me. And she kind of pulls you up, and then you feel like, ah, shit, damn it, I'm stuck. And she says, I'm sorry, you're really stuck. And she raises her hand, and there's this bolt flying from her hand, and then she disappears. You reawaken with 1 hit point, and there's a little bit of light shining on you. Cal, Gemini wouldn't see. Cal and Vince, you guys see the giant kind of lying in the distance, and all of a sudden you guys saw this explosion from the back of its head, and that's what you see. Cal, it's your turn.
Cal's gonna rush over to the giant after noticing that Elliot went into its mouth. So, how far away? Over 70 feet, I'd say.
Yeah, you need to book it quite a
Yeah,
distance.
I'll book it over there. Yeah, it's full 70 feet, and that's about as much as I can do. So,
All right. Gemini?
Calm down. That one was ours. And then he'll dip his head, talking to the voices. He'll dip his head out. He'll see that the giant's down, the Kel's running towards it, and then start just running over there as quick as he can.
As you run, you hear.
I like these voices so much.
Vince, it's your turn.
Can I keep him? Please, DM, please.
Well, I have more drugs. I
Oh,
can
dear.
keep them.
So Vince probably didn't see Ellie get eaten because he was hiding at the time. I would have thought. Yes, I don't think probably wouldn't have seen.
If you say that he didn't see it, he didn't see it.
He probably didn't. I mean, he was ducking in behind the
True.
rubble. So last thing he seen was his spell fucking that giant up. So he's probably lying against the rubble, sort of reclining a bit. Just go, oh, it's so fucking worth it.
And you wait, what? This is new. You see tattoos on your wrist.
Don't tell me he's got a tramp stamp.
No, they look like just black stripes just going all the way around your wrist.
I know how to get out of this. Cut off my wrists.
Stripes of death.
You've been tagged, marked.
Does he know what they are at all? Anything? No.
You can roll your Arcana.
Sure. Why the hell not? And I still have Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, fuck, might not need it. That's 18 plus Arcana is plus 6. That's
24.
Maz.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of look at them, and they weren't there just a second ago, and
I would like to think at 24,
you're pretty sure it's magical.
Yeah.
And that's so no. You look at them, and you're like, oh shit. You're quite sure that these are bonds of servitude.
What's that?
You're not 100% sure, but they're mostly placed on somebody willingly, but there are ways to get them on unwillingly, but that's super hard. These bonds give whoever holds the mental magical chain a lot of control over you in the ways of paralyzing you, in the ways of muting you, turning off senses, so ears, eyes, mouth, taste, touch, stuff like that. And depending on the strength of it, it can vary. They can almost make you like do little puppet show.
I wonder who's controlling this.
Probably Ellie.
What's happening?
Right there.
Gemini, no.
Do.
Do-do. All right, yeah, no, he'll take these in and I'll be like, still worth it. And he'll just chill back.
All right.
And still recover a bit because he was still quite badly injured from getting hit from the.
Just for future references, now everybody's kind of running towards Ellie except you. Do you, because you have relatively long sleeves, you could quite easily hide this from the rest of the party, or you could just go like, "Hey guys, oh this, oh, don't mind that."
New development.
Yeah.
Does Vince have sleeves? Most of the time he never did.
That's true.
No, he didn't have.
There's a thing. It wasn't full sleeves. It was like a strip of material and like a like bracelet thing,
Oh,
so that
yeah.
his guns were slide. So I'm assuming maybe the bracelet thing would probably be the bit that would cover it. He probably wouldn't. Not at this point. Not after Gretchen the Wonder Bitch.
Fair enough.
So no, I don't think he. I mean, now to be fair, he's not going to, be like, "Hey guys, look what I got! I got some new tats," but he's not going to actively try and hide them.
Then I'll leave it to all the other players to see when they notice it or when they want to bring it up or something.
Sure.
Just kind of look at your passive perception and kind of go off of that when your character would be like, "Hey, that's new," or, well, like I said, I'll leave it up to you.
So if
So,
it's kind of high, it would be rather sooner than later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Cal and Gemini, you guys run towards this giant, and what do you do?
Cal pulls out his carving knife. It's like the sharpest knife he has out of his leatherworking kit, and he's obviously going to come up and try and dig Ellie out of wherever she is.
All right, you come to the back of the head of this giant, kind of like the back of the head, part of his neck, and
the nape.
Yeah, kind of. And you see there's like this considerable size hole in it, and you see Ellie just mushed in there, and she's kind of, I'm assuming, at least Ellie, correct me if I'm wrong, with your considerable strength because of your gauntlet, you just start to kind of push things out and start to try to climb out, but it's slippery, it's hard, it's thing, and she's like covered in blood and this greenish purple ooze. Gemini, what do you do?
Okay, so what's the scene look like when Gemini gets there?
Probably Cal's already kind of like cutting things out or cutting the muscles so that they don't put up as much of a struggle.
Okay. I guess Gemini will take out his rapier and start doing the same thing.
All right.
He'll start trying to cut it like this area to take out the tendons.
All right. Very well. You hear and after a few seconds, Ellie, you find yourself able to climb out of it.
I'm climbing out of that shit so hard.
Cal just sort of lift you, give you a hand out. Well, that must have been an experience for you, Ellie.
She's slightly
Look a bit
shaky.
messy.
She doesn't have any words at the moment. She's mostly like shaking and breathing, and is this mixture of extremely terrified. I just saw my death. I just saw my aunt. What the fuck? And a mix of this thing is not dead. I wanna kill it. So
It flicks back to reality, and Cal's like, "Well done, Ellie. We killed the giant." And he sort of puts up his hand for a high five.
It's not dead.
Gemini's just watching.
It's not dead.
And if she can't, she is gonna just gather her magic like all has happened. So she's gonna like start like glow up real gold and just supercharge herself. Basically, goes to Super Saiyan. Regain a second level spell slot, and she's gonna put her hands together and just burn the giant on the ground where it's lying.
All right.
And
while you're on top of it, or you move off of it first?
Well, Cal, would you have moved Ellie off him?
We lifted you right out and off of the top of it, yeah.
So outside of it and on the ground, and just like putting her hands right next to its side.
Cal sort of Cal's sort of seen this before, so he sort of puts hands on her and like turns her towards the body, so that he can cut the rest of the head off.
Yeah.
All right. It starts to burn intensely. You see this intense flame coming off of Ellie, and the body is just silching.
Gemini summons Mage Hand and starts finger fucking the eye hole. Just do, just seeing what happens.
It's got that eyeball on it now.
What do you do, Vince?
It's got 2 eyes. Would he have noticed them? I would have thought so.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're no longer like ducking and hiding.
No. After the fight, he would have like got out, or well, after firing the fireball, he would have got out and just sort of like leaned against.
So yeah, there's
the
a
rubble,
lot
so,
of
yeah.
fire going on over there now, and that kind of always draws your attention.
Yeah. He'll stand up and just start dandering towards it, but
All right,
leisurely pace.
very well.
Still very pleased with himself and not thinking about what he had to do to get it. Just be like, that's a future events problem.
There we go. The body of the giant is completely covered in flame.
Did Cal sort of like try and get the head off?
Well, you prevented the head from taking the initial blast, or the neck and the head and stuff. But because of the rest of the body is now intensely burning, and Ellie is just doing all she can to keep it burning and stuff.
Tossing cantrip fires on it.
Right.
Exactly. So if you want the head to be preserved, you're going to have to move quick, and you have to cut deep and hard.
At this moment, he notices the fires are starting to spread towards the body. He's going to pull out both of his swords and let me see. He's going to cast Zephyr Strike.
What does that do?
Zephyr Strike increases his movement, but it also gives him an advantage on one weapon attack roll.
And you still have Bardic Inspiration, I
And
believe?
I still have Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
So, do you want me to roll the hit?
Nah, that's okay. It's just lying there. So you have leatherworking and stuff, right? And you also have butchery or stuff like that?
It's just leather working, so it is.
Okay, well, I'll kind of count it under that. So roll your strength and your proficiency modifier. So your strength modifier and your proficiency modifier.
Would you class this as a dex thing or just a strength thing?
It's also a bit of a dex thing, but it's more like a strength thing because you just have to work hard and be able to.
Yeah.
It's more now that you have to be quick about it and burst of strength to chop everything through and to really be like, if I cut here, that'll be more efficient.
Can I start going at it with the rapier to like give him advantage on this?
No, a rapier is really
technically
like a piercing weapon.
Yeah,
it would be up to
very
you anyway. Zephyr Strike would give me advantage on damage or advantage on hitting or whatever.
I'll allow the spell to make it way less hard, but it won't. Yeah, we'll still have to see if you can make it.
So strength plus proficiency.
Yeah, plus your proficiency modifier.
Okay, which is just a +3.
Can I use my thief tools to steal the head?
I'll allow it.
We'll throw the Bardic Inspiration in there.
Just disconnect the spine with my tiny little lockpicks.
Exactly.
Convince use light to shed light on the situation.
Yeah.
Can I persuade him to let go of the head?
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. You just start chopping left and right, or just with right, depending on if you're using both weapons or not. You just go to town on the neck, and there was already a considerable hole in it, more or less, where Ellie climbed out of. So with effort and a lot of sweat, you managed to cut off the head before the fire completely starts to consume it.
Right. it's sort of, well, I suppose it just heave it out of the way so that it's nowhere near the flames.
This isn't going to be like the Thing, is it?
The head starts walking away.
Yeah, just sprites lasers.
Hmm.
You're giving the DM ideas. I can see it. Stop
More
it.
fire. Yeah.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to be yes for.
More kills, more levels.
Also true.
So the head counts as a separate kill from the body. Yeah.
It's been detached. I would call that a separate entity.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would just start
I mean,
cutting
we've-
fingers off and
we've-
stuff and
yeah,
just start keeping everything.
Level 8, level 9.
Grinding. Yeah.
That's, yeah. Just like, holy shit, we started playing WoW. Grinding it out.
Leveling.
Yeah. How many boars do we have to kill to become?
Level 1 boss.
6,342.
There we go.
There we are.
So, yeah, you, Ellie, are just filled with this strange mixture of both rage and
Fear?
well, fear probably,
And-
maybe even concern about your aunt.
Yeah, definitely.
What's going on there? So
A
you're
sense of
channeling
urgency.
all of this in your magic.
Mhm.
Gemini, you
Uh,
are just kind of bobbing your head up and down and stuff, and just like.
I'm digging into the eye with the mage
Oh, yeah,
hand
yeah,
to see if I
Poking
see the
the
goo.
Oh, then you won't notice it. Vince, you kind of walk up to them and go like, "Ellie, nice going,"
Sup?
and you see.
Ellie, nice going. Ellie, nice. I'd be going out there. I would be walking up there like, well, Vince would be walking up like the dog with 2 dicks. He'd be like, "Did you see what I did?"
But I was
Yeah.
gonna say, if Ellie's using that much magic and that much like fire magic, like just after each other, she's probably just like glowing golden from it.
Mhm. And Vince, you'll notice that Ellie, her right eyebrow looks different.
In what way?
First, you kind of walk towards her and you go like, "Did you see what the hell I did to this giant?" And then you go like, "Hmm?" And you just have to take a second take at it. And what color eyebrows did you have, Ellie?
Reddish brown, kind of like Vince's hair.
All right.
Or
Then
Vince's, I mean, Brain's hair.
I was going to say Vince has black hair.
Yeah.
you'll now notice that her eyebrow is golden, and it looks a bit scaly.
Ooh.
If you let Gemini do your eyebrows,
Who? Hear my name? Yes. What?
Hmm?
What's happening?
I was just saying, like what you did with her eyebrows.
Oh, what? I did. When did I do that? Did I do that? Did I do that? Did I do that?
What? You all right there?
Ellie's
What?
not noticing Vince. She's just tossing more fireballs. Because this thing is not dead and it needs to die. And it's not dead until it's gone.
All right.
Fair enough. Sorry, Vince has been distracted by Gemini at this point.
Does Gemini at this point see it? What Ellie's eyebrow?
No, she kind of has her back towards you. You're close to the head, and she's focusing on the torso
it.
and stuff.
But you can see her glow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's definitely that. Everybody will notice that, of course.
Yeah, Ellie, that's a very nice golden glow you've got there.
Not hearing you.
Yeah.
Tossing fire.
I-
Chanting fire. What the fuck is... It's firebolt. It's verbal somatic, yeah. She's just chanting fire spells, then like tossing them.
Gemini stops for a second and looks for Frumpkin.
Fluffles.
Whatever.
Wrong cat.
Same cat. They're all cats. They're all the same.
Oh, that's caddist.
Yeah.
Frumpkin's his imaginary cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, just this cat just on your shoulders going.
Frumpkin is sometimes a bird.
That's true.
For all we know, Fluffles is never a bird.
That's also probably true.
But we also know that Fluffles is not always a cat.
DM caught ideas.
Do I see Fluffles?
Do you see Fluffles? Yeah, it's probably somewhere on Ellie.
Anything strange?
He's also glowing.
That's going Super Saiyan.
Oh, okay.
Like,
But you're not
like,
sure if it's him glowing or that it's
Or
just
it's
the
just
glow from Ellie.
residual her glow, yeah.
just standing on her head with its back arch. She's like, you know, a blue sphere starts to come from it. Spoiler: the cat was the final boss all along.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Gemini will just keep a lookout for he's curious about the slime now. All of a sudden, the slime. Where's the slime?
As
So
you
he's
hear
looking
slimy noises.
Where? Anybody else? Anybody? Just me? Anybody? Where?
Vince will be watching, going, "What are you talking about?
The
What-
slime,
what?
man.
What?
Slime.
Okay, what slime? Where? You need the toilet?
No, man. I need what? Help me! Help you! The slime.
Help me help you!
What? Why are you a zebra? What happened? What?
Who's the zebra?
You're a zebra.
Okay, cool. Help the zebra. Help you. What are you talking about?
The slime.
Yes. Where is it?
I don't know. I hear.
Vince is going to have a quick look around, see if he can see or hear what he's talking about.
You start to walk around. The body is at this point really burning
Vince approves.
heavily.
Vince
And
Better be.
What about the head? Is the head making any...
now it's just like, it has a magical hand halfway pushed into its eye socket, and it's lying there.
We're the
And
best group.
no sign of the slime?
No.
Okay. I don't think the slime's here. I think it's probably dead.
Nope. Heard it. I heard it.
Don't take this the wrong way, but what's up with you?
What? What's up with you? You're a zebra man now.
Yeah, it's an operation you can get. Have you taken anything? Did you eat some of the slime?
But no, that's insane. What are you insane?
Are you? Do it.
No, I'm perfectly fine. What? Wait, repeat that. What?
I didn't say anything.
Not you.
Tell him his hairstyles.
Okay, we can talk. What?
Have you taken anything? Did you hit your head?
I have not hit my head. The giant hit my head at one point. I healed myself. I should be fine.
Right.
I should be fine.
Okay. So the giant.
Bubbles?
Over here.
Can I take a look at him and see if I can work out whether he is concussed or...
Roll your medicine.
That's okay. I'm good at medicine. And this is the point where I roll a fucking 1. Oh, no, we're good. That's 18 plus 7, 25.
You kind of look at Gemini, and it's kind of hard to properly look at him because he's just constantly kind of darting around his head, and his eyes just are twitching back and forth. But as you focus on his eyes, holy shoot, you have never seen his eyes look like that before.
Womp.
Are they really, really wide?
Yeah.
Would Vince recognize that means you're stoned to the dick?
There are several things that could cause this, but with his actions, you might draw some conclusions that he's on something.
I mean, given that Vince is a glorified frat boy, for want of a better word, he's probably been stoned and wiped out and had parties like this before.
So yeah,
yeah,
it's
all right.
probably where your mind would go.
Cool. He'll go over to him and be like, hey, come here, shh.
Wait. Yes.
What did you take?
What?
Between the two of us, what did you take?
Hey, can we go back to the do? I would like to do. That was much calmer, much more. I liked it. It was good. Good. What? I'm sorry. Repeat.
What did you take?
Experiences, man. Experiences.
You still have it there? Do you have the experiences?
Oh,
Let me see the. Can I see the experiences?
The last time I shared an experience with you, I got in trouble.
This is your experience, not my experience. It's yours.
Yes. So you can't have any.
No. I just need to see it. Just need to see it.
That's what they say before they take it. I'm a thief. I was a thief. I'm not a thief.
I'm not a thief. I'm a wizard. I'm a zebra.
Yes,
Remember?
You're a zebra. What's happened? Why are you a zebra?
Show me your experience and I can tell you.
You first. I asked first.
But I asked second.
Valid point. I give him the unicorn horn.
Okay, I look at it. Can I identify what it is, and if there is a way to snap him the fuck out of it?
Roll your medicine again.
Another 18. 27. Wait.
27. Okay.
Sorry, no, 18
25.
and 7. Sorry, 25.
Okay. You look at it. He's definitely gone somewhere you
He's
haven't
gone
read
on
about
an
other
adventure.
people have gone before, so you're like,
Gone places no man has gone before.
you could probably go restoration.
With what, man? With what?
You don't know what this stuff would do if you let it run its course. How long it would run, if it'll have lasting effects. You would definitely, a cleric with lesser or maybe even greater restoration would be awesome right now, because
Okay.
you're kind of looking at him, and maybe it's just your holy shit, what is this? But you have the idea that his eyes are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Okay. I will give him the unicorn horn back, although I will try and swipe a bit of it. Not actually take it, but just like
My
not.
perception's very high. I'm staring right at you, man.
Yes, but you also think I'm a zebra. Just try to steal it.
You are a zebra.
Yeah, so you think I'm a zebra? So
No,
I think
you
that
are
might.
a zebra.
Yeah, okay. I'm a zebra. Does that mean my walking speed is faster? I mean, what is reality, really?
Right.
So we want to get metaphysical on this shit.
I'm not sure Gemini knows reality right now.
No, I don't. But anyway, yes, go give him it back. I will attempt to swipe a bit if I can, just as I'm handing it back.
What is it, like in a bag or something, or how did you keep it?
Yeah,
John?
you gave me a dime bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, roll your pickpocket. It's pretty hard to just take
Right
something
in front of me as I'm staring at you and proficient in what you're trying to do.
This is very true.
You're trying to steal a very high man's drugs.
This is
figure out
true.
what it is.
This is true. Yeah, okay. I will not, although I won't give him it back immediately. I'll still sort of like hold on to it. I'll be like,
Give it back immediately.
no.
All right,
right.
Cal and Ellie. Ellie, you are pretty sure that the body you can't have it burn more than this.
Okay.
It's ash.
It's just.
Okay. Did I kill the slime?
Did
I
to be
kill
on
the
the safe
slime?
side.
Yeah, and did she kill the slime? She's gonna start looking around frantically after the slime. Because what's the slime in it? She doesn't know. She needs to find out, is there any slime?
All right, so you start to go through, well, ash more or less, and some burning pieces. Cal, what do? You see an interaction, or you at least hear an interaction between Vince and Gemini going on.
Well,
seems
yeah.
to be...
Baffled by what the conversation at them two are going on. Right. He's gonna turn around and he's gonna actually have a look around to see if there's actually anybody else. Where's the civilians? Have they all escaped? Is there anybody near us?
You start to look around, and it is quiet and empty.
Right. Cal will actually go towards where all the soldiers were.
Okay. You're not intervening in the conversation between.
No, he doesn't want anything to do with this. So.
There we go. Then sorry. Then we'll go back to.
Okay. So Vince will be like, right, okay. So do you want to find out what happened with the zebra? Why I'm a zebra?
Me and my drugs back, and yes.
Fine. And he'll give him. He'll give him the drugs back, and he'll start mimicking what he's doing. If he starts doing it, he'll be like, yeah, okay, look, we need to go this way. Do you see the big church? And I'll point to the Church of Helm, if we can see it from here. That is.
You mean the church? The church
yeah.
behind us.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot, zebra man. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. And he'll go off like mimicking him, staying close to him. Like, right, let's go. Yeah. And I'll head off towards church.
All right. Just so we're clear,
someone's going to get told off by Lady Chan again.
Cal is going where the soldiers were, and Ellie is staying at the body.
You haven't noticed them at all. She's like tunnel vision on the thing, and she's probably reinforcing her new nickname as Tiny Terror.
Yep.
All right.
It's fine. Splitting the party can only lead to good things.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to be fair, they're not telling Ellie that they're going.
You hear do fading into the.
I think distinctly.
Roaring fire.
Yeah. I think distinctly Cal knows that I can't talk to you at the moment, so I don't think you'd be listening.
And Vince is more concerned with the potentially about to OD Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
Gemini is just
so two incoherent members of the party.
All right. So
Vince tries to walk like a zebra. I don't know. He doesn't start doing that. That'll freak him the fuck out, no doubt.
Did Cal leave the head behind?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
There's a slime in it.
Well, there was slime leaking out of the eye.
Well, so she's gonna probably go to the head and start like seeing, is this slime here? Is the slime going somewhere? This head need to burn.
You see a drip of slime just dropping from the eye
Fireball it.
socket.
That's right. Yeah, that's correct.
Just the drip of slime or the head?
No, the drip of slime. Fireball the drip.
Okay.
That's right. Yes. Don't destroy the head. We need that to get paid.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. You go tell her.
Head is alive, and you walked away.
You go. You're close. I have to deal with this shit. Fucking.
And if it's been dripping, she's gonna look at the ground and try to see if there's slime there. And if it's slime there, she's gonna.
Mm-hmm. You look at it and you see that it's dripping more and more.
No, fireball that shit. Fire. Burn it.
All right.
Boil it. Go away.
You have the idea that there might be slime in there because there's a lot coming out, and you have trouble kind of covering it all because it comes from the left, it comes from the right. You have to run around it, firebolt that, and you're starting to miss drips of slime because, well, it's coming from all of its holes, and it suddenly also has new holes that it's coming from.
Whoa.
Ah.
we need to go back.
Well, seeing that the firebolt isn't covering enough, she's gonna like take a few steps back, put her hands together, and burning hands level 1 on it.
Okay. How are you going to prevent the head from catching fire?
Oh, she doesn't care.
Oh, she doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
The head starts to burn.
Like, they walked away. No one's telling her to leave the head, and there's obviously more slime inside the head, so the head needs to burn as well.
All right, very well.
It's the source of the slime. It's the source of the slime.
Can't even argue that. Yeah.
You start to burn it, and you hear sounds coming from the head.
No, die, die.
Oh man.
But she's gonna back up a bit as well because she doesn't want to get eaten again. So she's gonna back up and go like, no, die, just stay dead, and all
It'd
in
be like some
draconic.
fucking parallel world shit where just like, you know, the face of Gemini pops out of like one of the holes, just and then out of another one, like whack-a-mole.
But yeah, she's doing all this like die chanting in draconic. So
As you're
I'm
kind
not
of
sure.
backing off,
Yeah.
shooting firebolts at it.
Yeah.
Seriously?
No, it's a good roll, isn't it? Fuck this shit. No, I'm done.
Rip. Remember
You-
4d6.
You feel the force from your firebolts and stuff are kind of pushing the head, and you just keep burning it, and all of a sudden, out of the ear, this greenish, purplish slime just comes out and shoots towards you.
No, what?
And
Mm.
just as you're like chanting in Draconic, it comes towards your mouth.
No.
Don't shoot its
No.
goo at her mouth. What the?
No.
Who was asking if this was a kid's thing?
Roll your dexterity saving throw.
It's what we call the money shot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dear.
Sorry.
Can I have like charisma saving throw instead,
No.
please?
No.
Try pretty, please.
Pretty please.
Okay. Charismatic.
Okay. No. Damn it, you almost got me there. Jesus.
Pretty please with sugar on top.
Oh.
No, she's already been saved by
okay.
death. Vince didn't
well-
get that at the start. Well, he did
Well,
actually.
then
The
it's
rest of us
four.
didn't mind.
Then it's 4.
The Gemini's ass would be dead right
4.
Yeah, I was sorry to get it to 11, but it's 4. Because of
You-
math, but
You close your mouth as you see the slime just coming at you, and yeah, it just it splashes against your face, and you just instinctively
no.
Set yourself on fire.
because it's slime. It needs to go away.
Oh my
and-
god.
There's this heat coming from your face,
New Ellie.
and you're like, "Oh shit, that wasn't good." And oh, it didn't hurt at all.
Huh?
And you start to rekindle your efforts on the head, and it is now burning as much as the body was.
Okay, good. It's burning.
All right.
Would Gemini know what is going on if he wasn't all Joaquin Phoenixed out?
Good. Have.
Probably. not.
Okay. All right.
Cal, you've head towards the northeast.
It would have been where all the dead soldiers were fighting the giant, wouldn't it?
Yeah, everybody, the entire village, including the soldiers, have kind of retreated towards the east.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna look around the bodies to see if there was actually anybody still alive. Possibly.
All right.
Running Gemini was right.
Roll your investigation.
Investigation. It's not great. That's a 2.
That's a 2. No, everybody's dead.
Oh, well, that's a shame. And I'll start dandering back, and then notice that the fucking head's on fire,
Yep.
and then start barreling towards Ellie.
She's like going on a hunt. You can see her hunting from something. She's looking for slime on the ground. Did it roll away? Did it crawl away? Is there any slime
You've noticed,
anywhere?
Ellie, by the way, that the head has stopped moving and or making sounds, and it stopped leaking slime.
Good, it's dead. But she's like looking for more slime.
All right.
She's in the zone. She's gonna find it.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. If she's there, she's gonna find it.
What do you do, Cal?
Has he sort of arrived?
Yeah.
Yep. No, he barrels in and he goes, Ellie, no, no, oh, the head. We kind of needed that, I suppose.
No, it was alive. It was alive. You did not hear the sounds. I heard them. There were sounds. There was slime. It was leaking, and it was leaking more, and it needed to
What
be burned.
sounds?
No, it was needed to be burned and burned good. I burnt
I-
it. It's dead.
What are you people on?
Nothing.
Unicorn horns.
Why won't you see the truth? It wasn't dead. You cut off the head, but you didn't kill it because the slime was still there. I saw it move. It was trying to escape. You wanted to affect the whole village by just leaving it. I took
Slime?
care of it.
What are you talking about?
The slime. I killed it.
What
No,
slime?
the
It was a
slime.
giant.
It was possessed by the slime from the forest.
A slime
Yes,
possessing
the cauldron
creatures.
slime. The cauldron slime. They got away from the hag. I saw it. It had eyes. There was that eye. The eye that's burning. It was right there. Didn't you see the eye was different?
He
was the
puts his
slime.
hands on their shoulders and goes, Ellie, it's okay.
No, it's
It's
no,
dead.
I fixed it. I took care of it. I
It
killed
is dead.
Yes, I killed it.
Yes, it is dead.
I killed it.
We don't need to kill it anymore.
No, because I killed it.
You see that's ash. Nothing can breed from
Very
ash.
Yes, because I burnt
dead.
it. But it might have escaped. I'm looking for the escaping slime.
Where
It
did
crawls, it goes,
where
it's
did
scary.
where did Gemini and Vince go?
They're gone.
Yeah, right. Come with me. We're going to go to the church.
But this is not dark.
I assume that's
wait,
probably
no,
where
no,
Vince went.
Coincidence.
Yeah, no, come on. Don't worry, it's dead. It's
but
well dead.
No,
Yeah,
you don't understand.
I mean, it could have been dead a long time ago, and you burnt it even more. So
It was not dead. I'm telling you, the slime was still alive. It
yeah.
moved.
I have an idea. We'll get you away from it. Then it can't hurt you. Come on.
I don't need to worry about me. I need to worry about the other thing
come
that it
on,
will
Mom.
hurt if it gets
Ellie,
away.
this
No,
way.
but it
We need to
possessed-
find.
Did you not see that the giant was possessed?
Use treats. Make it a little.
Come on, Ellie.
treats.
We need to find Vince and Gemini.
Why? Are you saying they're possessed? Did the
well,
slime get
they-
them? Are they the
Yes.
slime?
Hello, Ellie.
they could be injured. We need to go check on them.
Okay, let's go find them then. What are you
Yeah.
waiting on? Come on, let's go.
We go towards the church.
All right. You start heading towards the church, and you pretty much start to slowly, or quite quickly actually, start to catch up with Vince and Gemini, because they are taking a long time to get there, because Gemini is just constantly
Go.
seeing
Zigzag
stuff
patterns.
and being distracted and just
Singing.
It's
I'll
like that
take
guy
you to
in-
church.
Yeah.
Okay.
dancing with wolves because they're such great dancers. Yeah.
So when Ellie sees them,
Yeah.
when Ellie sees them, she's just gonna like rush up to them and basically get in front of them and be like, "Are you good? Are you good? Are you hurt? Are you slime? Are you slimed?
Fuck.
Are you possessed?"
There may be something wrong with these two.
She's
you
gonna
talking
look
to?
at them.
Ellie is actually holding up.
Vince, he seems to be the only queer.
Yeah, I need to get him to help.
Why? Is
She's
he
not
slimed?
helping.
He's
Yeah.
slimed?
No, he's not. He's not slimed. He's not
Are you
slimed. He just
Heading Vince.
yeah. He's. I think he's taking some drugs. I need to get him so that he can find out how I became a zebra, and he will wink like fuck.
Right.
At that point, she's gonna
to the
notice
You're
church.
not a zebra, you're a zebra man.
she's gonna notice the bands around his hands, and she's just gonna grab one hand and say, like, "Is this a slime mark?"
No,
Zebra
that is
man!
not. No, see, it's,
Zebra man!
yes, that's my zebra marks. I need to go to the thing. I need to go to the church to explain my zebra marks and
Because-
help him.
Zebra man. Eyebrow.
Yes, you did that. Did you not?
Did
You did. Yeah. We'll tell you what. We'll go find
did I
out
do that?
about. We'll go and find out about the zebra, and we'll go and find out about the eyebrow.
What eyebrow?
We
What
need to go to the
eyebrow?
church.
What
We need to go to
eyebrow?
the church. Cal,
Eyebrow.
can you move her, please?
Cal has walked off towards the church because we're not getting anywhere with this.
Yeah. If he sees him walking past, me, Cal, get Liddy to Chan, please.
Yeah, that's what was doing. Yeah.
What eyebrow?
Yo,
Your eyebrow is golden. It
See?
wasn't before.
I'm not crazy. Ha ha ha.
Yeah,
No,
of course
it's
not.
gone.
And we'll like right on his face. You're like, shh, 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 shh.
No, it was
Right
gone
back.
completely. It wasn't there. It's not there. Look, it got burnt off.
Just in the middle of the street.
It's
Yeah,
missing.
no.
She's gonna
it's
point at the
fine.
eyebrows and say it's missing. Only one is missing, by the way, because that one now is like the skilly stuff. And we say,
Yes,
they're
like
missing.
me. Like me.
No,
No.
no.
No,
Look, they're
yours are
like
there.
golden. No, they
You're
are. Look,
becoming Gemini.
yes, you're becoming Gemini. I'm a zebra, and we need to get to see Lady to Chan.
You're a zebra man.
No, I'm not becoming
yeah,
Gemini.
did
He's
you
a
just
man.
assume my
I'm
gender?
Not a man.
Going to Candyman.
And can man.
You're a man, right? I'm confused.
Are you a man?
No, I'm a woman.
No. Yes, I've seen you naked.
Fucking reference and a half. Yes, it's okay. You're a woman. You're Gemini. I'm a zebra man, and we need to get to see Lady to Chan.
Why is she?
Please,
Why?
Is
What?
she-
Are you okay? Do
Maybe
you need
let's
help?
go find out. Yes,
can heal you.
I
You
need
don't
help.
I
No,
can
I-
heal you.
Did you let the slime
I
escape
need
past you?
No. Please stay with me. Just concentrate very closely.
Do I hear anything weird?
I'm a zebra man.
Gemini,
Yes.
you'll now see that both Vince and Ellie
Mhm.
look exactly like you.
Oh my God! Everyone's Gemini. This is amazing.
Fine.
we're
Yes.
not.
And Vince will try and do his best Gemini impression.
Dance
Like-
with me, Geminis. Dance.
Yes.
But as you
Now,
look at
we need
them-
to dance this way.
You see that their faces have swapped, like where your normal size skin is there is dragon, and the other ways
Yeah.
around. You know,
Wait, you're not
something's
Geminis.
off, and it takes
I
you
know
a
who
moment
you
to go.
are.
Like, what the hell?
Hold on. I know who you are. No,
Yes.
you're not Geminis at all. Get away from me! No! He starts running. He starts running.
Fuck it. Vince books it after him, tries to tackle him.
Can Ellie do, because he's clearly possessed by the slime and escaping?
Ah,
Clearly agreed.
yeah.
Well, he's running
And Gem-
away, and she's been on about the slime. Obviously, this is a logical
Mhm.
explanation. I think she might be a bit delirious, slightly in shock, seeing that she just almost got crushed and she's still has 1 HP
Oh, yeah.
and all the magic onto her head.
100%.
She wanna do a ray of frost on him, but to slow him down.
Jesus. All right.
Oh, things just kicked into high gear. Okay.
Gemini's running, and the doo-doo intensifies. I'm not going back. Do, 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 do.
19 to hit.
19? Oh, yeah. Yep, that hits for sure.
Please don't do that much damage.
Okay.
Oh yes, two natural ones. Two
You
damage.
didn't even need to kill the party. DM.
All right. 2 damage.
Yeah, two
Am
damage. You're slow. You're like slow with 10 feet.
You are so hot. Holy fuck. Oh.
It's got
Oh my
hypothermia now.
God.
Right, so just Vince is running after Gemini, and Vince just seen Gemini get whacked with a ray of frost from
Ellie.
after screaming about goo and goo possessing people.
Yeah.
I mean, Vince going to hit her with a firebolt.
Do a roll for that.
Yeah. He would try. He's going to assume that she's been fucking possessed this whole time and has been trying to throw them off. He's not going to be thinking straight because he's having to deal with fucking zebra. Yeah.
And, yep.
Oh yeah, she only has 1 hit point, so
I-
it
I-
could possibly go wrong.
I know that.
But
He
Vince
doesn't.
Vince doesn't know that. That's true.
Oh my god.
And she's been going Super Saiyan, so it's yeah, okay. We're rolling.
Interesting.
That is. I was about to say, can I put bardic inspiration on that? I don't think I need to. That's 6, 7, 17?
Damn, come
17.
You know what? Shield.
Hmm?
AC 18.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh, shield.
Yeah,
Shield.
shield.
Yeah.
When Gemini's gonna obviously turn around after he gets hit and see this. Does he see one alternate Gemini shoot the other alternate Gemini?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, you've turned. I'll tell her. Come on, come, and just keep running.
Who was he? Well, I mean, Vince isn't going to have like stopped to attack. He will have turned around, fired a firebolt, and then turned and still tried to rugby tackle Mr. Man. So yeah, after you've turned, he'll still be like,
Seeing as he's now slowed, you manage to tackle him. Roll your athletics, Gemini. Roll your acrobatics with advantage.
At advantage?
Yeah.
so can I use my bardic inspiration?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
It's a Thunderdome deathmatch. Then?
That's 26.
Dirty 20, so you got it. Yeah, get off me!
You were defeated by your own.
When did you get so strong? Get off me!
No, you need to calm. You need to counter. Think of the zebras.
No, I'm not going back. I'm not going back.
No, you're not going
no.
back. You're not going back. You're going, shh.
The voices while you're being tackled to the ground are screaming on the top of their lungs.
What are they saying?
Not just screaming.
I'll scream to you.
Make out what they say.
Yeah. And Vince will be shouted, Carl, hurry the fuck up!
They're trying to take me. They're trying to take me.
No
This
one
is
is
what I was
taking-
worried about.
We're not taking the hour. We're not taking the hour. You'll be okay. Shh.
What do you
think,
do, Ellie?
think of the dudes. Think of the dudes.
Well, if Win's fired
Vince,
at
Ellie,
her,
someone.
and
Vince!
her, what's it gonna say? She used her last bit of magic to actually put up a shield. She's probably gonna run out of energy.
And goes to sleep. And has a nap.
No, she's probably not gonna go sleep, but she's gonna like tumble backwards because it's still impact, and be like, oh wait, shit, what the fuck? And feel just red exhausted and be like, why is he fighting me? And go for cover.
All right. You see him now wrestling Gemini to the ground. And Gemini is just screaming off the top of his lungs. And damn, that guy knows how to make a lot of volume. It's just,
Okay, good. Vince is taking her seriously. He's dealing with the slime. She's just gonna go hide because
Just glazing over the fact that he just shot you.
yeah, because he's obviously got something wrong. Because why the fact did he attack her? She didn't do anything wrong. He's crazy. She's gonna hide.
Cal, you arrive at the church.
Start rapping the door like mad. Lady Tichan! Lady! Does he get an answer?
Nope.
Nobody? Can he try and open the door?
Yeah,
Does it open?
it opens easily.
Yep. He'll rush into the church. Does he see anyone?
Nope, it's abandoned.
He'll check where. Well, no. I suppose if he runs in, and he doesn't see her. He'll run back out again. Crap. I'll just run back to them.
All right. You start running back. Vince and Gemini, roll again.
Okay.
You still have advantage, Gemini.
Or acrobatics.
Yeah.
That's 18.
I think that's 20. Let's see. Yeah, it's 20.
All right. For some reason, you have hold of Gemini, but he seems to almost like snakishly kind of crawl out of your grip, and as you figure like, oh shit, now I'm on the ground, and he just books it, but he just keeps on like moving onwards.
Yeah. Vince will just get up and dive on him again. Do I have
I
any
don't
rope?
get to make decisions on what I do.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, sorry.
You can make a decision what you do.
I would like to thunderclap.
Oh, fuck.
There you
Oh
go.
dear.
This is gonna sting.
Yep, and I only have level 2 slots left.
This is gonna sting.
Wave of thunders, blah blah blah. Let's see here. Make con 14.
Sorry, say again.
Con 14.
Oh, sorry. Oh, thank fuck.
I don't
18.
even need to send monsters at you guys. You just kill each other. It's just...
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what? Hold on. Let's see.
I think I still take damage with Thunderclap, even if you win, don't you?
Oh yeah. You're gonna take half of this. That's.
Or sorry, you did Thunderclap or Thunderstep?
I'm sorry. Thunder wave.
Oh, Thunder. Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
That's 15. So half of that's what, 7?
Yes.
You still take 15.
Wait, what?
He still takes 15.
Does that mean he failed his con save? Because if so, he gets pushed back from me.
No, he doesn't fail his con save.
Okay.
You see Gemini kind of scream, and all the voices in your head scream as well, and the magic is just more potent.
Gemini will. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to leave. That's all I want. That's all I ever wanted.
It's fine. Vince isn't a problem for you right now. He's down. He's knocked.
Okay. He's knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, I had 13 hit points left.
Oh.
Yeah.
A small breeze could kill us all right now.
Fuck.
Does he change back into Vince, or is it still?
No, he's still fucked up Gemini.
Shit. Oh, do I save him? Do I let him die? Do I save? I'd have to think on this. Voices. Kill. But
Get
I
him.
don't. Should I?
Run!
Oh! Gemini starts fucking. He starts running towards Lady to Chance.
All right, you meet Cal, who's running back.
Is it Cal?
Is it Cal? Roll a D100 for me.
Shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's the good shit.
It's fucking
the shit I've
Jeff
been waiting
from your
on.
childhood. It's your childhood bully.
That's a 65.
65. Fuck yeah. You run towards the church, and you see your sister running towards you.
They didn't know I had a sister, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we
Alright.
did.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, it came up at one point.
Okay. I see her and I just run up and give her like a hug, and and I say, "Oh my god, he's back there. He's back there."
Gemini?
Yes. What's wrong with your voice? It doesn't matter. He's back there. He's down, but I think he's trying to take us back. Could you please just go do something? I don't know. Just go with me. I don't want him to die, but I don't want.
Yeah, go. I'll follow.
Yes. And Jim and I will start running back. Come on.
What do you do, Cal?
Cal's following him.
All right. You run towards the church, Gemini?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, I run back with her towards.
You run back to them.
Towards,
Okay.
Yeah.
Ellie, you will have kind of from your hiding spot kind of seen this, and you see Vince just lying there unconscious.
Just gonna peek out, look around. Does he see Gemini and Cal doing shit, or?
Probably in the distance if you really look hard.
She's gonna grab Fluffles, hug him tight,
He hugged Cal. Cal must be goop too.
and walk out carefully and walk towards
What would
Vince.
that say, Vince?
Oh, D20, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I should know that. I've done this a lot by now.
10 or lower is a fail.
Yeah.
Done it, most of us, I think.
Yeah. Natural 1? Oh, that's 2. That sucks.
Well,
Damn.
Ellie, if like
So
nothing
sorry.
happens instantly, she starts sneaking out. She's gonna walk a
Hurry
bit
the
quicker
fuck up, guys!
and hurry up to Vince and basically find out what's going on. Is he Vince? Is he Goop?
You
Is
see
he...
him lying there, and oh my god, I can't believe I'm starting to say this because it'll probably fuck you up even worse. You see him kind of coughing up blood, and he's just.
What color is the blood?
Depends whether it's from the heart or the stomach. Sorry, fucking medicine brain went in there.
Okay, is it red or is it green and purple?
It is red.
I should bite. And be like, Vince? Vince? Are you okay? Vince? Try to roll him on his side, make sure he doesn't choke in his own blood. Using all her might, she's kind of tired, but she's pretty strong. She has this. Roll him on the side, try to stabilize him.
Roll your medicine. Please don't roll a 1.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
roll
no.
medicine to
I
stabilize.
didn't realize you could just do it from. I thought you had to have like a fucking med kit or something.
It's up to the DM sometimes.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm not complaining. I am not complaining.
22, natural 20, 22.
There we go. All right, Vince.
Stabilized.
No, not stabilized, my friend.
Ah.
Roll a death save with advantage.
Preventing you from dying, maybe.
Mm.
Maybe.
Well, that was a 5.
No, he that's another one.
That was a 2.
Jeez.
So 5.
Oh dear.
Is this something Gretchen? Because Gretchen didn't like Vince dying.
Oh dear.
All right. So, Cal and Gemini, you return to the scene, and you see Vince lying there on his side, and Ellie's just kind of holding him, trying to prevent him from suffocating in his own blood.
Not that it's helping.
No.
Cal arrives, sees the blood coughing up, and puts a hand on him and applies Cure Wounds at level 2.
Since when
Right.
could you do that?
Always.
Oh. Huh.
It's
Really?
1,
Huh.
2. That's the shit roll. That's 4 HP.
It doesn't take root.
Mhm.
Rip Vince. We hardly knew you. Oh.
Right. Well.
So Wheeler never died in the one shot, sure he didn't. He just went off into the distance.
Right.
Right. He's dead.
Do you know what? Just going to go on record. Absolutely fine with the episode being the one that's the one that he died in. He died doing what he loved, throwing firebolts and
Ellie, how did this happen?
I don't know.
Wait, how do you know her? What's going on? And do I see is that Vince now or is that not Vince?
No, it's still fucked up Gemini.
Okay. Wait, why did you call that one Ellie and what's going on? I go and I kind of slide by the body.
Why did you do it? Are
Right,
you Goop? Looking at Gemini
Gemini.
and scurrying into the other side of Vince.
How did this happen?
He was
Gemini did it.
he was trying to take me back. I wanted to push him away.
Right, you've understood. You just killed a man. Come back to me. Come back.
Yeah.
You centered him.
You need to come back to your senses.
But there's
Everything
two.
you see is not real.
No, he can't be dead though because there's two, which means this is an illusion. He's controlling it. He does this. This isn't real.
No, this is all an illusion. Yes.
Yes, you
And
know.
you need to come back to your senses.
This isn't real.
No.
Yes.
Right. You need to go and sit down or something, or get yourself something, water
Yes.
or something. I don't know.
Find the real one. I don't think this one is too small to be the real one. Are you the real one?
No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Left. Right.
Gemini,
Yes.
who are you talking to?
You. Are you the real one?
You
You.
want what?
No.
The-
Yes.
Are you the real this fellow here?
No, I'm Ellie.
Ooh.
No, you're
Ellie.
not. Ellie's a little gnomish girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
No, this is Ellie. That one on the
No.
ground, that is Vince.
Yeah, that's Vince.
No, it's not. I'm looking
And-
right at it. That's not
No.
Vince.
And me, I'm Cal. Remember Cal?
No.
Ooh.
What?
What? Huh? Hey.
You see that box, that bench over there? Go take a sit down for a moment.
Yes. Wait. No, you're my sister.
Roll your
I-
constitution.
I'm your
Saving throw.
sister.
Me?
Yeah.
It's a 13.
13. You start to vomit.
Oh, you gross.
Oh, right.
Nope.
Yep. I'm going to
Goop?
take him
Goop?
over here. No, that is not goop. Oh, over here, Gemini. Here, take a nice seat. Let it all out.
Hey. Oh, and hearing that sound makes you even vomit even more. Like,
Nice.
Cal,
no,
sort of
no.
pat him on the back, and then back over to Ellie and go, Ellie, are you okay?
No what? No.
Are you on anything?
No.
You
course
were a
I'm
bit
not.
out of it there a moment ago.
No.
It might have been the shock of being attacked by a giant.
Yes.
You remember the giant you burnt
Yes.
entirely
Yeah,
into cinders?
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah. Good. Stay with me.
Yes. I don't feel so well.
Vince is not with us anymore.
No. Vince, come back. She's gonna try to shake Vince's life. And if that doesn't work, she's gonna start tip him over, pound on his chest, CPR, Nomi style, frantically, just wake up, you're not dead, you died once, you're not dead again.
Wait. Ellie.
If you got shocking grasp,
Ellie.
Yes,
Ellie,
shocking
stay.
grasp. Wake up.
Stay with me, Ellie.
please
Ellie.
do not attack my body more, please. Thank you.
He'll sort of give Ellie a light slap. Ellie,
What?
do you know any form of magic that can maybe help him?
No, I don't. My magic's fucking useless.
Where do the people usually go when there's a crisis?
This is the church. It's a
There's nobody
sanctuary.
in the church. Where is Lady Tachan?
With people.
Holy crap.
I don't know. I'm not from this town.
Does Cal actually remember where the people were running to?
East.
East. Out of the town?
Yeah.
They were abandoned in the town completely.
You probably been here more times than me. I don't know.
Not really, no. It looks like they abandoned the town, so I don't know where anyone is.
So not here, away from this thing.
both of you, Ellie and Cal, roll your perception.
Oh, nice. That's good. 23.
18.
18, 23. All right. Ellie, as you're kind of talking to him and being frustrated, you kind of see past him. You see guards very carefully kind of moving about. They have their weapons drawn and clear. You hear in the distance.
Yeah.
You don't really see them because you have your back to them, but you hear in the distance, you hear like clear. Yeah. All right, move up.
Look around. Does she see them then?
No, you see them, Ellie. Cal's the one that hears them.
The people's over there! Please, wake up!
Good idea. He's going to run towards the soldiers
All right.
after hearing them.
You, Gemini, are still sitting there, frequently vomiting your guts out.
Ellie is pounding on Vince's chest over the heart, like, wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Okay, important question. Do you actually use shock and grasp?
No, she would not think about that.
Okay, good.
Because that's also a damage spell. She would not connect it with healing, and that's... she's not medically trained, so she does not know that shocks control the body and stuff. But she does know that heart pumps, and she's seen people hit people on the chest when they go down. It helps sometimes. She's hitting his chest.
All right. Very well. Cal, you, how do you go towards these guards?
He'll shout towards them. Maybe like, guards, is there a healer? We've got a man injured.
You see the guards kind of look up, and they two of them start to hurry towards you.
Quickly over here.
What's going on?
We've got a man injured. He was helping fight the giant. The giant's dead, by the way. We need a healer as quickly as possible.
I got a potion for healing.
That's not going to work. We're going to need a proper healer. Where's Lady Dechan or a priest or...
Lady Dechan's just outside the village to the east. But where is he?
He's over here, but I don't think anything like that's
Vince. Yeah, they start to hurry towards you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie, what happened?
He's not waking up. I think he's dead. Wake up! Another pound.
You see one of the guards kind of kneel down next to him as well, and they starts to feel for a pulse. Shakes his head.
No, he can't be dead. He already died once. We're not letting him die again.
I don't feel anything. The other guard kind of
That's what
grabs
she
his
said.
shoulder and says, "Not our call, buddy. Let's bring him to Chichan." They lift them both up and start to run him off.
Cal will help or follow. Gemini, stay there. We will be back. Ellie, can you deal with that? Deal with Gemini. Is he running away?
Okay, gross. Okay. Predestination.
Gemini, you've been puking for about 5 minutes straight now.
Mm-hmm.
And
And they've done that.
the voices start to disappear.
Get some more.
Do I see? Is it Ellie now?
Yeah.
Predestination.
Ellie.
Get clean. You're gross.
Yes. Yes.
This is
thank you.
gross. Go away.
Yes.
She cleans
Where
it
are
up.
the others?
Like, makes
Where's
it go
my
away.
sister?
Come on. You have a sister?
Yes.
No.
Where is she?
No sisters.
What?
No, your sister was not here.
What about the other one? Where is he?
What other? Vince?
The one that looks
Cal?
like me.
Who?
No.
You?
What? No. What?
No?
Where's Cal? Where's Vince? Where's Lady John?
That way. She's gonna point to all the way they all basically ran and the way
Yeah.
Lady Chan is supposed to be. That way.
Yes.
I think.
Right.
I think
Let's
Vince
go
is
then.
dead.
What? Why? What? No. He was a zebra man. He was getting Lady Tachan. He's fine. Where's okay, let's go meet up with him. And Jim and I will start walking very slowly towards them.
Yeah. Lee will probably follow kind of slowly. Make sure Fluffles is there, cause this is scary.
All right. Everybody heads over to Lady Tachan,
Uh,
and we're gonna pick it up next week.
oh my god.
Cool.
Cool.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
sorry for
well-
killing you. Didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah, what dick. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I was just trying to push him away, honestly.
Jeez. Yeah. That was.
Yeah.
And it's good because he just re-signed that contract, so he's in hell. He
Oh,
is.
yeah.
He is.
Definitely
Yeah.
no.
He is
Well, you like fire.
definitely. He did. He did. So yeah, maybe that was his heaven. He's like, "Do you know what?
Yeah,
Actually, not bad. I
Not
love
so
what
bad,
you've done
yeah.
with the place."
Yeah.
It's actually a
Yeah,
cold
sorry.
hell. It's all frozen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be it. Yeah, no fire anywhere.
Yeah. This is.
Jeez, that
That's
escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
There you go. Life lessons. The true enemies are the ones who are your friend.
well,
Yeah.
this was an excited episode.
Where's the ones inside?
Yeah. Well,
I think.
I was
we
going to
did
make a bad joke there. I'm not going to.
I think we did a pretty good job, seeing we haven't been streaming this campaign for a while.
Yeah, jeez.
We came back
We
with the
did
flare.
something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We killed an already dead giant, set on fire, and then fumbled about for about I don't
Yeah.
know.
There's a theme to this episode. We killed something that was already been killed before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it wasn't
There you
dead
go.
the first
There's
time
your title.
around, so we had to make sure it was dead the second time around.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that with Vince.
Well, to be fair, you shouldn't have tackled a crazy drug addict.
in fairness, you were stronger than I thought.
Yeah, but thank you all for watching. I hope you
Yeah.
enjoyed this as much as us. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye. Take care.